Hey, so I've just pulled up outside the BBC in Leicester. So following all the coverage yesterday, they asked me to come in to do an interview this morning. Unfortunately, because it's 8 o'clock, it's too early for Declan. He was still fast asleep when I left. So yeah, I'm going to go and share our story. After this, we've got a hospital appointment for Declan's tummy to be checked because he's still really struggling with it. He can barely go to the toilet, he can barely eat. Whatever's going on is causing an immense amount of pressure. We've been trying to get this seen to for over 3 weeks now, so hopefully we'll get some answers today and he can start being less uncomfortable, or no discomfort would be obviously amazing. So Dex just had his scan and it's now 10 to 1. It's shown that he's got fluid build up around his chest cavity, his abdomen. Basically all this excess fluid needs to be found out where it's coming from quite urgently, with it affecting his breathing, being able to go for a wee, being able to eat. So this is quite urgent. So within an hour, that scan result should be with our GP. We're going to see what happens. It might be we just have to go to the hospital because no one would listen to us that there was anything wrong. They just kept saying it was gas or air through being on the vent more, and we kept saying it wasn't. No one would listen. So we will see and keep documenting what happens for the rest of the day. So it's now Wednesday. I did get some phone calls yesterday afternoon, but no one seemed to know what to do for the best, and we're very much wanting to try medication for Dec's tummy, and the scan never got to anybody till this morning, so they were having to take my word for it. So they've now got the scan. Unfortunately, apparently COVID is rife in our local hospital, so although Declan needs the fluid to be drained, they're not able to do it there because it's quite risky to do. So what's now happening is tomorrow, so that'll be Thursday, over 4 weeks after he first started saying that whatever was going on with his tummy was affecting his breathing, his eating, he's got to go to La Rosse, which is our local hospice, which is a much safer environment for him to have the procedure done, where he'll stay for at least 24 hours so that he can have this draining for 6 to 8 hours and then be monitored. So it's a shame. If people had listened to what Dec and I were saying beforehand, it wouldn't have got this bad, and maybe we could have ticked a few more things off his bucket list rather than him being in excruciating pain and at times being bedbound.